And as we've been telling you all morning, today is the first day of the UN General Assembly, and security is going to be tight, causing traffic delays and blocked off streets around the UN. As New Yorkers begin their work week, let's bring in CBS News law enforcement contributor Richard Esposito and with what you need to know about this. And Richard, you know, a lot of people are probably going to think this only impacts areas around the UN, but just how far can this gridlock go?
You know, think of the UN as the epicenter, and all the tunnels, all the bridges, all the approaches to Manhattan get backed up. All the streets rolling to the west side of Manhattan get backed up. There's virtually nothing that's not impacted. It's a good time to ride the subway, a really good time.
Now, what outside law enforcement units get involved in this, and how do they prepare ahead of time?
You know, one of the amazing things about the motorcades, it's over 1,000 vehicles are needed from the Secret Service, the New York City Police Department, Diplomatic Security Service, in order to get these 159 heads of states and their 79 spouses to and from all the events. It requires over 1,000 vehicles. And of course, while they don't like to talk about who gets what kind of protection, it's not just for the reasons you think. It's also because people are competitive and you have a bigger motorcade than me. Oh. How come? It's like grammar school.
Wow. All right. Besides just traffic control, what role does the NYPD play in security this week? And how many extra individuals are they having to protect, you know, not only the folks who are coming into town?
Yeah, this is one of the bigger weeks for the NYPD security packages, you know, starting with the intelligence unit, working with the Secret Service, Diplomatic Security Service, and the foreign services that know very well the threats against their protectees. So that's thousands and thousands of cops. Just the ones you'll see on the street are several thousand. They have to protect all of these people, and of course they have to keep us safe too. So there's still going to be cops on the subway, there's still going to be cops in the boroughs, and yet they need about 6,000 of them on the street around the UN. That's the part you see, and then there's the part behind the scenes and all the prep that went into this, weeks and weeks of preparation.
And Richard, so if you are someone who lives or works around the UN, what should you be prepared for as the General Assembly continues this week?
Be prepared for a lot of policemen pointing you in whatever direction is almost where you were going to go. And you might have to detour around something. There might be barricades. But basically, if you're in that area, you've been in that area for a few years, you know that between 39th and 46th Street, just head away from First Avenue and then go wherever you're going to go.
There you go. CBS News law enforcement contributor Richard Esposito, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we're going to have continuing coverage of this week's General Assembly. For more on the speakers and the street closures, go to cbsnewyork.com.